Okay, now we're going to talk about mending. And mending is one of those things where people just, again, it's one of those things that when you go out fishing with someone, they'll say mend without really talking about why you want to mend. So one of the things that we're going to do today is just talk about how to properly mend. So if you have your line out there, and obviously the current, this doesn't have much of a current, but the current is running in a sideways motion, you want to be able to mend. Well, if you do that, you're going to be pulling the fly out, you're going to be making a lot of stirring noises. It's just a big mess when you try to mend that way. So when your line is out like this, the way to mend properly is to lift the line as much, almost to the leader if you can. Whoop, that was a little too much. It's hard to do it in a pool. And you pull out and then you lift and then bring it around. Okay? So you do that and then you lift it quite a bit before you do that. So you want to lift to the leader and then bring it. Okay? Okay? So the idea is that, again, you're trying not to disturb the water too much. If you just whip it out and do that, your fly is going to come towards you, and you're going to be making a lot of disturbance. So when the fly is way out at the end, you just lift up gently and then bring it over. Okay? Sometimes when your line is out but you still need to mend, you can pull out some line this way, and then that way when you mend, you'll have a little bit of line going out. Now typically you should mend in the air like that. That's really the best way to cast out and then over. Cast out and then over. The other thing you can do is if you have some extra line, it's kind of a part of the shooting motion. So as soon as you shoot, you cast, you go sideways. So you'd have your line, you'd cast and then shoot. And that gives you a really nice mend for your line. If you're going the other direction, we'll pull in some line, we'll cast off this shoulder and then do it that way. Okay, we'll do it the same thing. So you cast, or here we'll cast from this side, and then as soon as I shoot, then I come over this way. And then that way, if there's a current, is running in the opposite direction. Okay, so that's just another tip on how to mend and how to mend properly.